What's going on, everyone in YouTube world? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Right, what I'm doing right now is I'm taking a bit of a nighttime run on Cherry here because I want to check the lights and make sure the lights are decent. Now these are adaptive headlights, which means that as the bike turns, the lights turn as the bike's in the direction the bike is going to go. And so far it's doing a pretty good job. I want to get her out into where it's like no lights, no street lights or anything, and test the high beams, see how well they perform. I'm having so much fun on this bike, it's unreal. That engine is such a powerhouse. Now that the sun's gone down, it's a bit cooler. I've got to really sort of cut back on the rapid acceleration. That's one of the big things about these bikes. The tyres don't last very long because it's too easy just to open her up and just bomb in any direction you want to go. Alright, check the high beams. Yeah, they're the sort of mucky yellow, not very bright high beams. I mean, they're illuminating the road good enough, but I'm definitely going to go ahead and do something about replacing those bulbs with some LEDs. The fog lights are great, they kind of illuminate around me if I turn them off. Yeah, so it's not that bright around me. You know, of course you can see what's ahead, but I prefer to leave them on. Now, I've done a lot of searching on the internet for things to do with the BMW K1600. You know, mostly like, you know, other aftermarket things, parts, accessories. You know, there's not a lot of videos out there for how to change a light cluster or you know, certain upgrades, things that you might want to do. There's not a lot of aftermarket stuff as well. You know, I want to put things on this bike like engine guards, pannier guards, and just some various knickknacks. And there's just not a lot, and if there are any, they're bloody expensive. I mean, we're talking about engine guards on this, like literally just a couple of U-shaped bits of metal with bolt holes on the end of them, $400 or $500. So, you know, if I pick up anything for the bike and I install it, then I'm going to definitely put some videos out on what I do with this bike. Because, I mean, there's everything there is to know about how to do, like, maintenance or upgrades or fixing problems with, like, the common bikes, your Harley Davidsons and, you know, your Kawasaki, Suzuki's and all that. But the BMs, the Beamers, not so much. And this navigator, you know, it's a little bit dim in bright sunlight. Alright, let's check that adaptive control. So let's turn it back down to there. Get into a nice lean angle. Yeah, they really do work. You can't, I don't think you'll be able to see it much on the camera, but it's definitely there. I've never really had a motorcycle with a fairing before. All of my headlights have been on the handlebars. So obviously, whichever way you go, it's going to point in that direction. So obviously, I'm not going to dismiss it out of hand. But it does seem like a bit of an exaggeration as to its usefulness. Yeah, one of those little critters come running out in front of the bike. I'm obviously, like, you know, pretty like far across the road by the time I'm getting up to him, but you know, it made me wake up a little bit and be a bit nervous about the possibility that there are going to be some creatures at night that are just going to bomb out in front of you. Looking for a little road that I might be able to turn off to do a U-turn, or like a nice little place to pull over to sort of check the lights out. I mean, in all honesty, I mean, there's no problem with these lights at all. I can see pretty far ahead. I just think the high beams are a little bit dismal, but they do their job, they're adequate. Stick a couple of HRDs in there and be able to like signal UFOs. Right, just adaptive headlights on this. Yeah, I mean, they do their job. Okay, so what's it like without Right, so I want to play with the adaptive headlights a little bit. Here we go. Here's a nice little dark corner. I can test it. Right. So there's the lights there. Okay, let's see what it looks like with fog lamps. Yeah, much better. I want to keep them on at night time if I'm driving. Alright, high beams. God, look at all the... Yeah. Yeah, bike's lit up, but I'm changing those high beamers. They're a little bit soppy. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Yeah, I shouldn't be listening to music. It's all copyrighted stuff anyway, and so it won't go on YouTube. Sorry, Radiohead. Turning you off. Yeah, my fuel's getting a bit low. I'm going to have to stick some in now. Range is down to 60 miles. 62. This is great. I can ride this bike with my visor up and not worry about getting splattered. I mean, there is definitely a barn door there for a windshield. Oh, my little fuel lights come on. Jerry is thirsty now. Well, it's been a hot ride, so I'll go down to the one at the bottom of this road. Bloody hell, is every gas station closed? Yeah, they do.
1600. That's nice. I like that. I seen them lights when you're going on the road. That's nice.
Yeah, they're all right.
Fog lights, huh?
Yeah.
Bright as shit. You be safe, man.
You too. Thanks. It's the best way to get out of here. I've got to really sort of cut back on the rapid acceleration. Don't do that, for f***'s sakes. Hello. I've just filled the bike up with gas and I'm on my way home now.